What is the worst first date you have ever been on? Okay, so let me get into this because we were talking about this off camera. People don't come up to me. Like I don't really go on dates.
Like, when's the last date you've been on? Like, legitimate date.
Like, what's a legitimate date? Like dinner?
You know, like a date. Like, hey, I met this person. I'm going to go on a date with them.
Well, I would say... Why do I not answering this?
Anyways, go ahead.
I'm getting the boot. I'm Sophie Cunningham, and you're listening to Like a Farmer.
Hey, y'all, it's Pat. Welcome to another episode of Like a Farmer. How about being here in Arizona? Tecovas news story up here. We got Sophie Cunningham coming on the show. If I'm coming to Arizona, you know I got to have Sophie Cunningham on the show. We're going to talk about growing up in Missouri. Maybe a little WNBA, maybe a little NBA, maybe a little golf with the waste management happening this week. Maybe at one point in time, Sophie was a high school football kicker, believe it or not.
Damn
So we're going to be talking about everything. Hey, as always, every single Wednesday, why don't you go on YouTube, check out Like a Farmer, or wherever you listen to your audio podcast. Let's get into it. Sophie, finally.
I know.
I think I need to go back because there was probably a DM or 5 that I had, sent out like, hey, I really want you to come on the show. Shout out Hannah for finally connecting us. I'm really excited for you to be on the show today.
Honestly, me too. And the fact, I don't even really check the DMs, and so that would have never worked. But I'm so glad Hannah got us. I feel like we'd be best friends. I truly think we'd be best friends.
Oh, and the viewers get to see like our relationship grow within this episode, which would be super fun.
What do you mean? We literally just met each other like, what, 45 minutes ago?
Yeah, we just nonstop. We actually had like 2 or 3 ideas that we're going to have to follow up on. Right off the bat, we talked a little bit about it. NASCAR, we talked about. When it comes to these personalities, these personal brands, like you've done such a really good job outside of your profession being a basketball player of like, hey, this is who Sophie Cunningham is. Like, does that just come natural to you of like, hey, I'm not going to be fake or be somebody else. Like, I want people to know like where I come from and who raised me and like what I like to do off of the basketball court.
1,000%, like 1,000%. And I am someone who I'm too authentic. Like I can't, and sometimes it gets me in trouble, but like I'm not fake. I can't not be myself. And I was raised like that. I've always been that way. And I'm just like so proud to be from the Midwest, so proud to be from Missouri, of my roots, blue collared country, our family farms. I just love that mentality. And when I got to, get moved to Indiana, and I was so excited to be back and just like breathe in that Midwestern country air. Like, oh God, it like makes me excited. So I just love it. I truly do.
Is that something that we have a lot of people that come on the show like, hey, my success today is mainly coming from how I was raised and the values that I learned coming from I call it rural America, small town America. Yeah. Like, do you see a lot of the values that you learned growing up that brought your success today?
Oh my gosh, 100%. I think I truly like it. It's all about working hard and you being a good human. I feel like good things happen to good people, especially when you work hard and you bring other people along with you. Faith is a huge thing to me, and I think that's what keeps me grounded and keeps me on the right track. But no, seriously, it's that blue-collared mentality. Like, I feel like in my profession, a lot of the people that I'm with, their parents, not everyone, but their parents were professional athletes, or they had the resources on the East and West Coast to have the top trainers and nutritionists. And I'm like, I was born on burgers, beers, and baseball and basketball. Like, I don't even know. I don't know, And so I credited that all to not only my mom and dad, but we had great aunts and uncles. We had great grandparents, like great aunts and uncles too. Like,
totally, yeah.
Great uncle, great aunt. Like, everyone was so involved. And so, like, it was just so special because I somehow have this platform, but like I'm representing so much more than myself and like so many other people that deserve this probably way more than me. But my crazy little natural crackhead got the spotlight. So here we are.
I'm telling you, you're so relatable too.
Yeah.
You do a good job of like expressing your feelings and like showing who you are, and it's cool to see who you are off of the court too. Mm-hmm. Has it always been like growing up like, hey, I'm playing basketball?
It's funny because from a young age, I always knew I wanted to do something like entertaining. You know what I mean? Like it was just like a natural thing for me. I didn't know what it was going to be. But then kind of, in kindergarten when the teachers ask you and stuff like, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? People would say a police, a doctor, a teacher, what, and I was always like a professional athlete. Like I didn't know what it was at the time. I think that I could have done soccer, volleyball, or basketball. I was going to probably dual sport in college with volleyball and basketball, but our basketball coach was like, no way. And I was like, oh, like I was trying to get out of like preseason conditioning and all that. That didn't work. And so I think going into my junior year, I chose basketball just because it was like more physical. And that's where I felt most alive. That's where I felt where I could have my biggest purpose and be able to give back one day to people who were raised like me or who look like me or who are from where I'm from. And so just kind of inspiring those people in the Midwest, I would say.
And then I mentioned it when I opened the show. I mean, you did at one point play football too.
Yeah. I will say, so me and my sister are best friends, Lindsay.
Yeah.
And it's funny because our dad raised us like little boys. Like the best girl dad you will ever meet, but he's like, if you fall, it's like, get up, rub some dirt on it, like suck it up. And so we're just tough. And so we did golf, basketball, softball, volleyball, gymnastics, anything you can think of, we did. And so that opportunity, kind of got put in front of me, and I was like, I went to a big high school, and I'm like, you can't find a guy to do this. And they're like, honestly, like the game before I kicked a 45-yard field goal. And I had a broken foot. And so I just did it because I was just messing around. I wanted to win against our high school rivals. And so I did it and jacking around. And then our kicker blew out his knee, one of my best friend, Matt Troyer. And they're like, no, we need you. Like, you just have the mindset, the confidence. And I was like, screw it, let's do it. And so it was like one of the coolest, funniest memories. But I really do wish like those pictures would like somehow get off the internet. It's
we gotta make sure we bring those back up.
Please don't.
So when you lock in on basketball, mm-hmm. was it always, because I get it, and I feel like I'm the same way. Anybody from the South or Midwest, like if you get the opportunity to go play for your school, like was it always Mizzou?
So my grandpa, aunt, uncle, mom, dad, sister, cousins, everyone played at Mizzou.
I mean,
born and raised right there in Columbia, 5-10 minutes down the street. And so I actually committed out of the 8th grade humbly, I say this, I could have pretty much gone anywhere I wanted to. But out of 8th grade, I was like, I want to go put Mizzou women's basketball on the map. And so we went from like having 200 people in the stands to about 10,000 and getting up to 6th or 7th in the nation. And so it was just like so fun because you don't really remember like the wins. You remember how it impacted the community and like how it impacted and inspired the next generation for them to like have that belief that they can like be the next, Cunningham sisters or be like the next person to put whatever sport on the map, being born and raised from Missouri. So it was just so fun.
200 to 10,000. You're saying you brought that much people. Into high school, we had 71 players on our team. 4 of us went over to Mizzou and played together. So we just kind of had a lot of chemistry. We had 3 sets of sisters on our Mizzou team, and we really just like... Let's get after it.
Yeah, we did. And let me tell you, we were not an SEC team. Like, we were not the most athletic. We could not jump the highest. We were not the quickest, but we had the IQ. We could shoot the shit out of the ball, and we just outworked teams. And it was like, oh, people hated us, but oh my gosh, I loved it.
So fun.
Loved it.
So when you... Give me the process, like when it comes to playing at that elite level in college ball. Was the WNBA, did you know that was a thing kind of freshman year on?
Yeah. I always knew it was a thing. And the only reason why, this sounds horrible, but this is the truth. The only reason why I ever went to college is because that was the next step in order to get to the WNBA. Like a lot of sports, especially on the men's side, you know, they don't have to go to college. They can go straight to it. But that was like my next step. And so I had to. And so that was just kind of like my mindset. But you learn so much. I'm so glad that I didn't jump, that wasn't a thing. Like, I think nowadays, the transfer portal, the NIL, people are just losing like the purity of each level of the sport. Like, you're missing out on so much in the developmental stages of sport. And so I'm thankful for it. But that's just the next step in my journey, I would say.
I mean, you say that, and I appreciate that. But if you were in college now, and
we'd be on a effing yacht right now.
We would be on a yacht right now doing this.
It's okay, you know. We don't think about it, but it's fine. I do think they should get paid, but there's got to be some parameters around that, I would say.
What are you talking about, NIL as a whole?
Yeah.
You're not a big fan of it.
I know. I think that they should get paid, but I just like.
It could get out of hand.
Holy cow! Yeah. Holy cow! But
well, look, I mean, when you look at football at Missouri, I mean, Drinkowitz, we talked a little bit about off the cameras.
Yeah.
He's doing a great job.
He is. Yeah.
And to what you're talking about, when you think about Mizzou, and I think you're right, I'm giving you your flowers. You put that basketball team on the map.
It was not just me. There was a lot of people.
I agree.
Yeah.
But what Drink is doing at a football program at Mizzou, when, to your point, you are in the SEC.
Yeah.
Good for Drink, man.
Yeah. No, I know. It's been super exciting. So my little cousin is actually on the football team now. He was a redshirt freshman. And so it's just a fun time to be a part of Mizzou football. So it's
just
good.
Everybody in the Cunningham family just plays at Mizzou. When you go to the NBA, when you go to the WNBA, what's like the first thing that you buy when you get your...
Okay. This is the fun thing. Let me just bring you back down to reality on the W side. So
there's that one letter.
Yeah, there we go. That W. It kind of hinders a lot of things, aka my paycheck. So it was so funny because I'm real close friends with the Browns. So Christian Brown, he's on Denver Nuggets. He went to KU. Grew up with his family, but he was a pretty high draftee. And it was funny because all these people are like, oh, what was your signing bonus? And I was like, signing bonus? I got a hat that said WNBA draft. I was like, in a freaking t-shirt. And I was like, I didn't get shit. And so the first thing I bought, I don't know, McDonald's, giving it back to my roots because that's what I could afford. I don't know. So nothing. I didn't buy anything.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Big old Big Mac. Maybe I got a little bit of extra sauce on the side. Who knows?
What I do love, though, when you think about the WNBA, you are a big advocate for it. I mean, I do think you have more to give beyond just, like, true being on the court playing ball.
For sure.
Like, you love the WNBA.
I do. I'm really thankful of the people who came before us. I think it's important to give them their flowers. I think that it's really cool because I got to see kind of the bad and hard parts of the W when I first came in. When I was making, I'm not kidding, like this is public record, and even if it wasn't, I would still say this. I came in my rookie year, I made I think $30,000. Like, I was like,
what do you do with that?
Nothing. What do you mean? Like you put some in the 401k and then you live off the rest of it. I don't know. Like you buy gas. You're not buying Louis Vuittons, I'll tell you that. And so I was like, do I need to go back to school? Like I was like, I cannot live like this. You know what I mean? I'm like, what am I doing? And so I really saw the hardships of it, of traveling commercial and staying in not the greatest hotels and really just not being treated like a professional athlete. And then now you really see where this league can truly go. And that is so motivating. And I want to continue to push it to its limits. But my biggest thing is like protecting women's sports. Like let us females, first of all, be females and be able to compete at the highest level and show people our skill. And if you put it on TV, people will watch. And I think that our league has blown up around the world, like not even just here in the country, but around the world. And it's a good time to be in the WNBA.
I would agree with that. I mean, you got some athletes over there playing, and you seem to, and I'm curious where it comes from. Like you play with this chip on your shoulder too. I mean, when you're out there, like you're a bulldog.
I don't know if I'm a bulldog because I think when I'm in between the lines, I just turn it on. Like I love to compete. And My mom is 5'11", my aunt is 6'3", my sister's 6'1", too. Our grandma was tall. We just have a tall family who have really strong women. And honestly, being 6'1" and like 160 pounds is not always easy. It's not, because like you're bigger than everyone. I've always been bigger than everyone. But I just always had them in my corner of like, you know what, you sticking out like this is going to be your biggest superpower. And so I just always had so much confidence in my dad and my uncles and my grandma. Like they always instilled confidence into us. And I think that is so huge. And so when I was out there, it's like, it's okay to work hard and sweat and put someone on their ass, and like go have fun doing it.
You do that.
And I do that. And I just have done that from a young age. And I just, a lot of people, they find what brings them alive and they feel like, that's their purpose. That's my purpose. Like I love playing ball. That's where I feel most alive and I have the most fun doing it. So I don't know.
You're a great teammate. You stick up for your teammates too when they get in trouble, like, hey, if we need somebody to knock somebody over or something.
My biggest thing is I think a lot of people, especially in competition, everyone has a mouth, right? Okay, but do something about it then. And I don't think a lot of people are willing to do something about it. And I'm one of those people who will. And so sometimes.
Sure. I mean, do you know how much fines you've like racked up over your
20? Oh no. Well, this past season, 23,000.
23,000 in fines just this one season.
Mainly it's because I was talking about the refs too much.
Yeah.
But other ones. No, it was mainly talking about the refs is why I got fined that much.
I mean, if you take that back to your rookie year, I mean, that would have been
I'm screwed.
That's okay. Hey, we play a game on this show, okay?
Okay.
You down to play a game?
Yeah. Oh, God, I'm nervous.
This game's called Give 'em the Boot, presented by Tecovas.
I like this. Should I be putting this boot on and...
Now.
Guess not.
There's 4 questions in this boot.
Okay.
You can give one of them the boot, Sophie, meaning like you don't have to answer it.
Oh.
Nobody does that, right? I mean, who would give it the boot? You might as well answer
Probably me.
all of them. So, question number 1, you just pull it out, read it out. You can give it the boot, but nobody does that. It's not even fun. I mean, Nace, have you ever seen anybody give the boot? I haven't. Read it out.
Ooh, I like this. Okay, who is your Mount Rushmore of current country musicians? Current is tough because there's a lot of good country artists. I think that I would definitely go love me some Morgan Wallen.
Such a
shut up.
How basic is that?
I mean, look at me. I'm basic. Love my hands down favorite artist right now is Cody Johnson. He will always be. His concerts are some of the best concerts I've ever been to in my freaking life. I don't know if you still consider this current, but I love Kenny Chesney.
He's still out there.
He's still kicking. And then I would give it to Ella Langley too.
Yeah, you got to. She's killing it. I mean, she's to the point right now that anytime she puts out a song, like
so good,
it's a hit.
But I think people love her too, because first of all, she's a badass as a singer, but she's also so authentic and herself.
I was just about to say, and especially in country music.
Oh yeah,
it's cool to see you because there's not a ton of people just putting themselves out there, but like in that type of genre, you have got to be authentic because they will sniff it out in a heartbeat.
For sure. But you know what? I say that, but like my playlist, like today, it is Morgan Wallen, it's Cody Johnson, it's Chris Stapleton, it's Riley Green, it's Ella Langley, Megan. I can't say her last name. Is it Maroney or Maroney?
Maroney, yeah.
Maroney.
I think, yeah.
I don't know. Like, there's just so many. I don't know. There's some good artists out there right now.
Country music's been in your veins.
It's in my blood. Yeah. I was born with it. Yeah. But like the Brooks and Dunn, George Strait, Dolly, Reba. God, I know I'm just missing so much. Alan Jackson. Oh God, Alan Jackson. If he was younger and not married and have kids,
that'd be your guy.
Yeah, he's everyone's like dream guy.
Yeah, he's a stud. He really is, and he's still getting after it. He's still getting after it, right?
I think so. So yeah,
no. Go ahead. What were you about to say?
Nothing. Brooks and Dunn.
Where you were like so
Oh, I thought you were kind of thinking he was dreamy too for a second.
Oh, I mean, I think he's a good-looking dude, right? I mean,
Yeah.
he's got his son that's in country music now too, Zach Top.
I just learned that that's his son.
It's his son.
Are you kidding?
You haven't seen that online?
No.
Oh, Zach Top is Alan Jackson's son.
You're lying.
No, like that is.
Is that like a known thing?
Yeah, how'd you not know that?
Look at my hair color. Oh my God. Are you being serious?
You learn something new every day.
Holy shit. I'm an idiot. Anyway.
Question 2.
Is that a real thing, you guys? Why did I not? Does everyone know that?
It's not.
You're
It's
lying.
not.
Okay.
But it was a rumor online.
Oh, gosh damn it. I knew it. What is your best Caitlin Clark story?
Ooh.
What do you mean, ooh? Why did
I
you
love
have to
this
go, ooh? Relax, peanut gallery. Okay, first of all, I think, like, she is such a normal human. Like, she truly is. Like, she loves ball. You know what I mean? But my favorite story, I don't even know if I have, like, a favorite story. But, like, she's a big old dork. So I think it's just, like, an overall, like, you kind of go in and you don't know what to expect because she's a generational player. She's, you know, has all this attention and carries it all so well, especially with, like, being her age. And I promise you, she's the biggest dork you will ever meet. And so I just think, like, I just love her. Like, love her whole vibe. There's not one story that, like, kind of sticks out. So what are you wanting to know?
I mean, I know that was just like as a teammate, I just assumed that you would have like a cool, like, oh, this one time.
I mean, not really. Like, I think what people don't understand is like the WNBA is so inappropriate.
What do you mean?
Like we are just like a funny, like, I've had
tight knit. I would agree.
Well,
with
yeah,
that
tight
too.
knit. But I'm talking about, like, we've had people who work for the WNBA and they go to the NBA, and NBA guys and what they do and what they talk about and all that doesn't even come close to how I don't know. Like, we're wild. We say some crazy stuff and just like we're just a fun time over in the W. I don't know.
No, I get that.
Yeah, and I can't repeat a lot of things that are
I'm
said.
with you. She, regardless of off the court, which I'm sure is great.
Yeah.
Good golfer.
Great golfer.
But what she's doing for the W, like, is
Huge. I mean, that's the reason why it's taken off, because of her. Honestly, like Angel Reese, Cameron Brink, Paige Beckers, like, they're just in that generation that social media was a huge thing, and they brought the collegiate fans into the W. And so it's like it's a great time to be a part of it. And so instead of being jealous, I think people should just be thankful and, you know, go make your money now, go use it, go take advantage of it. And so, I don't know, that they're all just good. They're young. They're like 23, 24 years old. So they're young cats.
love that.
Love that.
It's a nice pair of boots too. I mean, you want to talk about Valentine's Day?
Is that why you picked them?
I just thought, yeah, it's going on the theme.
Look at you. Okay. What is Sophie Cunningham going to do after basketball? I like this. I don't know. I think basketball just has taken up my life. I'm getting old. I'm 29 years old. Yeah. And so I feel like for the majority, why are you laughing?
Because I know what the last question is, and it's just awesome that one's the last one.
No. Okay.
But anyways,
I just feel like my whole life has like been geared towards basketball and making it as a pro, and then staying a pro and like continuing to see how far I can take my talents. And so I haven't had a lot of time to, you know, explore other passions of mine. And so I think definitely it has something to do with broadcasting, maybe hosting my own show, doing stuff in the NBA. Like, I just don't know, but probably something around talking.
because you're good at it.
I mean, I could talk to a wall for 10 hours. I get that straight from my mom.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't mean to say it like, yeah, you're a good talker. It's just like you're engaging, you're sociable. Like, when you first walked in, it's like we knew each other for
Facts.
20 years.
I
You know what
know.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we never stopped.
Yeah.
Like, and I like that about
Me
somebody.
too.
Like, I enjoy that. Like, you can have a, like, conversation about anything. Like, the shit
Literally.
that we talk about, Jesus. But what I'm interested in, because when you think about right now, because it's kind of a, this is not, like, news breaking. Like, we don't know if the W's happening.
No. I mean, I hope it does, but, like, with how the CBA negotiations are
And
going.
you'll know that when. Like,
No, we don't. I don't
nobody
know.
will know.
I don't know. Do you guys need a ranch hand down on the farm? Because I'm jobless at the moment. No, I really don't know what I want to do, but like I also want to be married. I want to have kids. I want to definitely have that and have more of a traditional kind of like family feel. But I also know that like there's just so much that I feel like I've been blessed with, and like I want to explore those. Like it would be a disservice to not, and so I just don't. It's just like a matter of when I get to explore all these other things that I'm interested in.
I'm in on that.
Yeah.
I mean, and to your point, it's like if there's not a W, like you'll go you might go to NASCAR, you go to the NBA,
Yay.
like you'll do whatever you need to do because
Yeah. Well,
know,
I just think also like to me, I'm just a lover of like people and of life, and I just think life is so fun, and so
and you like storytelling too, and that's what this is. It like
yeah, but I'm a horrible storyteller. I have too much of a squirrel brain.
but you get what I mean. Just like even calling a game,
Oh, for sure,
is storytelling at
it
the
is
end of the day.
1,000%, and just yeah.
But what is cool that I'm a huge advocate for, and she is like literally my favorite person on the planet. She's probably my top show ever on like a Farmer's, Laura Rutledge.
Oh yeah,
And like what she does for like women in broadcasting,
Amazing.
is just unbelievable.
she's awesome. Have you seen her little clips of her running after the interview,
Yeah.
getting all the way up there?
Complete
Yeah.
badass.
Oh my gosh, I would be toast. I'd be like I couldn't do it. So out of shape at the moment. Okay, this one's making me nervous. Should it? What is it? Oh, that's not even bad. What is the worst first date you have ever been on? Okay, so let me get into this because we were talking about this off camera. People don't come up to me. Like it's not, I don't have like I don't really go on dates. You know what I mean? Like
when's the last date you've been on? Like legitimate date.
like what's a legitimate date? Like dinner?
No, like like a date. Like, hey, I met this person. I'm gonna go on a date with them.
You're so annoying. Well, I would say why do I'm not fucking answering this?
Anyways, go ahead.
I'm getting the boot. Dude, screw you. You knew what you were doing there.
Oh man.
I haven't told you. I don't know. My life is a mystery to a lot of people.
That's okay.
And that's how I want it to be.
As it should be. I mean, when you think about dating in this like day and age anyways, I mean, but I do want you to continue on. Like, there's not a ton of people that come up to you. Like you talked about that earlier. Like,
Yeah, I think I don't, like, to me, I feel like, and all my friends say this, like, all of them, and even my, like, best guy friends that I've had since kindergarten, they're like, if people really knew you, like, people would not, like, you wouldn't be, like, I don't want to say that, but, like, you wouldn't be on this platform because, like, you're the biggest freaking dweeb anyone will ever meet. And so I think I just maybe give off, like, an intimidating vibe.
I mean, I could see that, I guess. I mean, I don't, like, if somebody calls me after they see this, like, so how's, like, Sophie? Who is Sophie? And it's like, she's one of us. And the fact of how you were raised, who raised you, where you grew up, like, the shit that you would do, like, for fun.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I think that's, like, maybe the problem is, like, I get along with the guys way more than I get along with the girls. I think I might be a boy. I can't say that nowadays. I'm kidding. I'm a biological woman.
Hey, y'all, it's Pat, and I'm excited to welcome Ducks Unlimited to the Like a Farmer podcast. Your hunt starts with healthy wetlands and associated habitats. From the Alaskan wilderness to the Atlantic flyway, across America's Great Plains and down the Mississippi Delta, Ducks Unlimited has been protecting and restoring habitats for nearly 90 years. But their work is far from over. They need our help to reach the next million-acre milestone and ensure waterfowl for generations to come. DU volunteers and supporters have led the charge to fill the skies with waterfowl today, tomorrow, and forever. Why don't you come join the team that's making a real difference? Ducks Unlimited is powered by people like you. With your help, they can continue to raise funds that drive wetlands conservation across the whole continent. Whether you are out selling tickets, securing donations, or finding that next sponsor, they have a role for everyone. If you want to join today, visit www.ducks.org/volunteer. Ducks Unlimited, conservation for a continent. If you were to describe Sophie Cunningham in, let's do 5 words, what would you do?
Oh my gosh, that's impossible.
Outdoorsy.
Oh yeah, definitely like outdoorsy, chill, fun, authentic, and just like happy.
Put that on your dating page.
What the fuck? I'm not looking first. I'm
just saying if you were.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Happy. Happy and outdoorsy. Hit me up. What? I swear if I did that and someone hit me up, I wouldn't respond. I would not even. I'd be like, what the hell? That guy's weird.
Oh my gosh. I am dying. That is awesome. Let's go. I do want to talk about, because I was very interested when you were telling the story about the WNBA and when you lock in.
Oh, yeah.
What do you listen to? Like, what's your, like, game time, like? It's got to be good, right?
I mean, a lot of people have routine, and, like, it's routine enough, but it's also very sporadic amongst that routine. And I think the majority of the time I'm listening to like some type of country music, and like sometimes it needs to be chill, sometimes it's like it's not, but they can always tell it's me because like it's country. And like I've actually gotten a lot of my teammates to like country. Really, like Lexi and Caitlin are like my other two country girls, and so we listen to it quite a bit. But I really have, like, when I was out here in Phoenix, I got a lot of people onto the country bandwagon, but they're all thinking like all country's like twangy and all, and it's like, no, there's like really good country.
Yeah, for sure.
Not saying that's not good country. And so, yeah, I think, I don't even know what you asked.
What you're listening to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's mainly some type of country. So.
What do you think, and to be honest with you, this is why Josh and I kind of started this show. I like to call it a movement. It's like probably 2020 is when you really started to see it. You had COVID happening, the Yellowstone effect. Mm-hmm. Like in your mind, like why did this? I mean, you see this backdrop, which is awesome. Like everybody wants to wear boots now. Everybody wants to drive a pickup truck. Everybody wants to learn how to kill a deer. And shoot a duck and catch a fish and, wear a cowboy hat, which is awesome. Listen to country music. And not only do they want to listen to it, everybody wants to be in it.
Facts.
I mean, I don't know, like, what other genre has done what, as in, like, Posties in it, Big X of Plugs in it, Boom. People forget, like, really, Florida Georgia Line kind of created this monster when you think about it. But why is everybody, like, in on it now?
I just think people, especially once they're exposed to it and really see what the life is about, it's full of it's authentic people who truly care. They live the right way. They treat people, the majority, there's good and bad and everything, but they treat people the right way, and it's just like a very peaceful way of living. And when I say peaceful, that doesn't mean that it's easy. Our family farms, and that is hard work. And I think that like a lot of people should go farm for, I'll give it just like 4 days, and you see how difficult that stuff is. And so I think people just fall in love with the lifestyle of nature. I think after 2020, really since kind of like 2016 and then 2020, like when social media really kind of took over, people just like lost living, lost relationships, lost like the simple way of just being a human. And I think this is just a really intriguing, type of way to live. And so to me, it's nothing new. Like we grew up with boots. We grew up with like cowboy hats. We grew up with horses, pigs, cows, really people hunting like that. That's nothing new. But I will say that like me coming to the league, there are a lot of people who anti-guns, and like, you know, teach their own. They all have different stories of why. Maybe I could tell you countless and countless stories of people like who don't eat meat because they're sad that the brown little fluffy cow got killed. Do you know how many brown little fluffy cows there are? That one's fine and it tastes good. Like, you should try it. And so there, it's just like maybe the knowledge and understanding of, you know, actually going to kill a deer and knowing that that is for us, and the way you like respect that animal and then like eating it and you're thankful for it. Like there's a certain way to do things. And like we were just raised, I feel like, the proper way. And so kind of the outside, maybe city world is kind of getting exposed to a little bit, and they love it. And so I like it.
Preach. I love that. Yeah. Do you do anything when you think about the culinary aspect and eating right? I mean, especially you got to stay in shape pretty much year round.
Yeah.
You're rehabbing now.
Yeah.
Not like it's not like you're an alcoholic or anything.
I tore my MCL. Hey, out here in Scottsdale, you have to clarify.
Yeah. I'm going to rehab. Are you good? We need to talk.
Oh, yeah.
But what does that type of routine look like when you think about staying in shape? And there's a bit, like I mentioned, there's a big food aspect to that too.
And I will say, I think everyone is different, right? Everything, what works for you might not work for me, might not work for you. Like so I'm not judging anything, but I was raised on meat, potatoes, cornbread, big old apple pie at the end. Sugar and everything. Maybe that's why I got a little skinnier when I moved out here, because I stopped eating my grandma's cooking. But I just feel like there's nothing like a big old piece of meat. What am I
talking? Guys. Hey, for the people listening, I would like to know that it is 9 o'clock Mountain Time, so it is pretty late, so you can't judge us what we're saying right now. Okay.
I meant steak or chicken.
I meant steak or chicken. Yeah. It was the Paul. Why are you pointing at me?
Because your face. When I said that, you didn't.
Well, I didn't know what to do.
you I'm fucking crying. I haven't put mascara on in a week, so that is the wrong day to do it. There's nothing like a big old piece of meat.
To each their own, right? That's how you stay healthy year round. That's all I was asking.
Talk about first dates. Nothing like a big old piece of meat. I don't even know what you asked. Yeah, food's important. You need to eat. Stay strong. Get your protein.
Oh man, I need to regroup. Hold on. That threw me off there a little bit. Can you remind me again of your show that you do?
Oh, Show Me Something.
Show Me Something. So where did that, like, how did that even come about?
So first of all, Missouri is the Show Me State. And West Wilson, we went to school together in high school, born and raised in the same area, friends for a very long time. And he actually moved up to New York, and he does Bravo. So he does Summer House. And he would always come to my games when I played in New York, and we just kept in touch over the years.
I have an idea too, by the way, but go finish.
Okay. It was funny because we never were like best friends in high school. Like we were always kind of around. Like he was a football player, I was, and then like we'd always kind of hang out at either the same, farm parties or just in school.
What is a farm party?
Like out on the farm.
Yeah.
Like a barn party. Yeah. Because like where we live, we didn't really do a lot of house parties. Like we went on to someone's land, and like that's where we would all hang out.
Same.
Yeah, so much
Hell
fun.
Yeah.
Way more fun.
Are you kidding?
So fun.
Bonfire.
Yes. Yeah.
Beers. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Dirt roads.
Yeah. Did you guys have a river you used to go on? We call it river runs.
The Peace River. It's just, man, we got some gators down there.
Oh yeah. You don't want to do that. But so we got to talking, and people are like, so if you need a podcast, and I was like, oh gosh, like I'll get canceled in a heartbeat. I don't think that's a good idea. And they're like, no, like seriously. And I was like, well, I mean, we could. So we just started talking to people, and we thought it'd be fun to bring sports and pop culture and join it into one. And so it's new, it's fun. People seem to really like it, and so the podcast space is really cool. Like really, really love it. And so I do think that maybe I could just do that in the future too, depending on what route I take. So
I think it's awesome.
it is fun.
On the summer house idea, when you mentioned that, what we should do is like summer house, like how they do. Who used to do the beach house back in the day?
Jersey Shore.
Yeah, kind of like, but like do it kind of country style.
Yes.
Like, kind of like instead of the, it's the farmhouse instead of the summer house.
I like
and
that.
And you bring a group of people to like rural America to like
so fun.
Do like rural America. I think that would be cool.
I think people would love it. Like that is something to pitch for sure.
Like it's kind of like, I don't know if you would say Jersey Shore or whatever, but it's kind of like that. But instead of going on the coast, it's like middle America.
Yes. That'd be so fun. Didn't like Nicole, who did that? Nicole and like Paris Hilton, they used to like go around and do that type of thing.
Yeah.
It would be fun. But you wouldn't have to get those types. Like you could get like legit like farm kids or like.
Totally.
And just, I don't know. I think that'd be fun.
Can we do a new segment on the show?
Sure.
It's called Shot Clock.
Okay. I like
Presented
that.
by Ducks Unlimited. I'm just going to say I'm going to say a couple words, and just whatever comes to your mind, you just got to say like one thing, all right?
Yep.
Fitting. Waste Management Open.
Oh, my first thought was drunk.
Yeah, for sure. WNBA salary.
Low.
Girls' night out.
So fun. Needed.
Farming in America.
Oh my God. I could take that so many places, but farming in America, I think that's just like the root of our country.
Fuck yeah. That was spot on. There you go.
Nice. That was easy.
When you talk about we've talked about the WNBA a lot, but what do you think like fans kind of don't really understand when you think about that lifestyle and culture of WNBA? Because we joke around obviously with the fines and the paychecks and this and that, but what are one thing that you would be like fans really don't like, they miss the boat on what it really is? Like what is that?
I think they miss and this is to no one's fault, because if you don't live it, you can't experience it. So it's like, why would they know this? But I think that a lot of people miss the boat of, first of all, we're still human. Like that's a very real thing. Even though like you feel like, or like you're best friends with us, there's still so much to us that you don't know. And so I think when people really get to know the authentic us off the court, I think people tend to really fall in love with, there's someone in our league that can represent you. You know what I mean? And I think that's so cool because there's so much diversity in our league, and I think it should be celebrated. But I think that's something. But I also think just the amount of sacrifice that you make, like no one ever tells you when you really chase your dreams how much you are going to be missing your family, your friends, holidays, special events, even just like time. Like you don't get to be with your people, you know what I mean? And I think the guys, they get to, because they get paid $200 million and they can pick up their whole lives and all their people and friends and move them out to wherever they're at, which is such a blessing for them. So I'm not trying to take that away from them, but on our side, you just can't do that. And so I think the sacrifice and how hard our lifestyle truly is something that a lot of people don't get correct. And just to add on top of that, of like trying to be married, trying to have kids, but also have a career, and making sure that like you're timing all that correctly, because I think our life expectancy in the WNBA is, I think, only like 2 years.
Oh,
2
wow.
or 3 years.
And
like,
you're going into
year 8.
Year 8,
yeah. But it's funny because you don't really hit your prime until you're 29 to 34. So it's like a very weird. So I don't know, but I think like with that, you're trying to be the best athlete you can possibly be, but then you also want to prioritize, maybe being married and maybe having kids and doing all that, but it's difficult.
Well, yeah, and to your point, it's like, hey, we might not be getting paid not even close to what the guys are getting paid.
Yeah.
But you're still putting in that work.
For sure. And we are. And
it's that work ethic that I think is kind of underrated as
well.
And
I think it's all about perspective too. Like and we get paid so much better now, and especially like our off-court opportunities because of where the league is at. Like people are really invested in female sports. So that's why I'm saying it's so fun to be a part of the league right now. And I think it's going to continue to go that way. But I will say, like, what did you ask me? Oh my God.
About just like putting in the work. Like no matter what, you're still putting in the work.
Yeah.
Because you got to.
Yeah. And I think that's what I was going to say. Just like having a grateful perspective of like, at the end of the day, you get to dribble in orange basketball and go play sports for a living. Like that's freaking awesome. So don't ever like lose that. But it is hard. Like you were training nonstop. You have to treat your body like a Ferrari. You know what I mean? Like you literally have to make sure you're at the top, because if you don't, someone else is going to be taking your spot like that. Yeah. And so it's a constant battle of, making sure you're your best self and you're stacking your days.
And you mentioned the off-court opportunities, which, and this isn't a bad thing. Like I feel like, and I'm interested in your take on this, of when you really started to come into your own as Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah.
And your game is your game.
Yeah.
And obviously you have great games and you have bad games. It's just how it goes. But you're kind of and I don't know what clicked or what happened, but you were like the it girl in the WNBA. Like, man, who is that?
Yeah. I think I got lucky with being in two markets that really fit me, and I was in the perfect spot, perfectly placed. I'll just say that. So I got drafted out here to Phoenix Mercury in 2019, and on the team then was Diana Taurasi, who's like the GOAT of our league. Yeah. You're with Brittany Griner, you were with Skylar Diggins, like you're with some really good players, but really it was Diana Taurasi that I was like so excited to learn from. She's the Kobe of the women's side, and so she really is the one who taught me how to be a pro, how to take care of my body, what it looks like to actually train, to get in the weight room, to do treatment and rehab. Like she's the one who like gave me that baseline. And then when I got traded, and first of all, our games were sold out all the time because of her. So like I was kind of used to kind of that stardom. Yeah, like that was nothing new, because back then, there's a lot of crowds. Like Indiana, they probably had like 100 people there when it was the snooze fest of the WNBA. But now it is like we're playing in NBA arenas and selling those out wherever we go. And so I think me being drafted out there to be with Diana perfectly prepared me for now being with Caitlin and the Indiana Fever. And I think that I've always been that. And once I started doing NBA TV, people really started to see like that I was smart, that I had IQ, that I was personable, that I could speak, and I knew what I was talking about. So I had that credibility, and I could also let my personality shine through. And so then now I really just don't care anymore. I think sometimes you have to walk a fine line. And I'm like, fuck it. Like, this is me. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, that's okay.
Yeah.
And so I think really this past season, especially that one play that kind of made me blow up a little bit. I think people
Which
just drew
was
kind of the headlock situation.
Oh, because of and then you went down there.
Yeah. I think then people were, people were really like, oh my gosh, like who is that? But it was so funny because I worked my whole life to be the best basketball player, like shooting wise.
Yeah.
And now everyone knows me as being like one of the best teammates. And so
totally
for me, I'm like, damn it. Like I didn't have to go do all that to do that. But
Sophie's got my back.
Yeah. So like, it makes me feel good that like people want to be like me because they realize like you're a good friend and a good teammate.
Yeah.
So that makes me happy.
And then you have those moments off of the court where like, it was the golf tournament this year.
Oh my gosh.
Right? You went up there.
When I hit someone.
You almost killed somebody.
Yeah. Oh my God. That was so bad. But can I just tell you that like my sister is a great golfer. I have not touched a golf club since probably like the 5th grade.
We can tell.
Yeah. And
now Caitlin's got some game.
Well, yeah. But like, again, that's where like her piece is going to the golf course on an off day. I'm at the pool 24/7. I need a good tan. I want to be at the pool listening to country music in the sun. I'm happy. And that's when I'm my best self. And they know that. Hers golf course. And so when I went up there, I literally said, I don't know if they got this on TV, but I was like, I'm just letting you guys know that you guys are probably way too close. So I hope you signed a waiver. Like I told him that. Am I dumbass? I didn't even know I said this until after I watched the video. I said Happy Gilmore before in the middle of my swing. What the hell? Like, what am I doing? But I can actually hit a golf ball. I think I was just like nervous. I nailed an old guy.
It's okay. It happens.
He's fine. His wife was like, he's fine. I was like, of course you're saying that. You're not the one who just got nailed in the elbow.
Almost died.
Yeah.
The mentioning of
Drama.
over exaggerated. Yeah. Playing with Caitlin, and I mean, you are filling out. I mean, you go to an Indiana Fever game, it's like, I'm here. Who's been one of the one or two surprising faces? Like, why are they here?
I think this year might have been a little different because she was like hurt the majority of our season, and like, but I don't think we really had a lot of celebs come to Indiana this year. But I feel like when you go to New York and like LA and Dallas, we had celebs there for sure. But I'm just weird because like I don't know, and I don't know.
Yeah, you're locked in.
Yeah, and like unless it's like a Will Ferrell or like Adam Sandler, like I'm not.
Two good names right there.
Yeah, like I'm like, all right. No, we had oh my gosh, I'm blanking. You might have to cut this because this is bad. I should know her name. Who's the kind of older lady with red hair, country singer?
Reba McEntire.
No. Judd.
Oh, yeah, it's Winona Judd.
Yes, yeah. So she loves us. She came and sang like the national anthem. Came to Chicago, like huge Fever fan. So like that was cool because like country artists. So I was like, oh hell yeah, you know what I mean. And so that was super cool. But I think like Luke Combs is a big Fever fan. I'm pretty sure. I need to get him to come to a game.
That'd be a good one.
Him and Cole, that'd be so fun. I would love them. So yeah. I need to start using my magic a little bit more and trying to countrify the WNBA.
I mean,
I'm trying.
We talked about it, Sophie. It's like, hey, this is who I am, and I think you work on, and it's not a work. It's like who you are, building your own personal brand, and then that obviously just leaks into what your occupation is.
So I will say, I feel like, do you guys know what tunnel fits is? I knew it. It's like it's what we wear walking into the game, and like in the W, it's become like a fashion show.
Like
near.
you mean like you're
just like what you walk into the game. There's like yeah. It's a tunnel fit. That's what it's called. Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like it really truly has become like a.
Oh, wow, okay.
Like people are sponsored by big brands, so.
So what are you rocking in your tunnel fit?
Well, mine are a little, I like to keep people on their toes. You never know what you're gonna get. I either roll out of bed and look like I haven't, brushed my hair, or I kind of look like a Victoria's Secret model.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm the only one who ever told me that I look like that. No one else has said that. I like to hype myself up, but. I think this year I'm really gonna, and I did it a couple times. I think I'm gonna really rock like some cowboy hats this year, like really deep dive into that Western wear, boy. Shit, I think it'd be so. Hey, Tecova.
I mean,
it'd be nice for someone to sponsor me because I am on that WNBA paycheck. But you know what? I'm willing to spend. Beauty is pain, and sometimes that goes into your bank account.
What are you excited for outside of like true basketball, like coming down the pipeline? Hey, listen.
Uh-oh.
If you're listening,
this
watching,
makes me nervous.
I want you to lock in on me. What Sophie told me.
Oh yeah.
Tonight. Y'all just wait, okay? I'm not gonna say anything, guys. Y'all just. Anyways, what are you excited about though?
That is one.
Yeah.
That I think that is gonna open. That is a childhood dream that I've always had. And I think that's going to open a lot of doors, and I think that relationship is going to continue to grow. And I just think it's fun too. Like, it's just like, you don't see a lot of athletes in that position to do that. So I just think it's cool. But I really do think, I don't know, I did stuff with, the $1 million, breakaway roping. I don't know if you guys know anything about that. I would love to like help those athletes and those women have more of a platform because they are badasses, and I just like love that. Like my dad grew up roping. Yep. I love that, and I think it just gives me a good balance of basketball and like being in it, and then in my off season, like really getting back to my roots and like being around maybe the people that make me feel most alive in a sense. And so I really don't know. I'm just trying to kind of get my life together. Like I don't have a home right now. Homeless at the moment, and so I'm just trying to figure out where I want to be, and then once I can kind of figure out that, I can move forward. But I have a lot of things coming down the pipeline. I have a great team of agents who are really working their tails off for me, and so I just feel like It's going like that. So I just feel very blessed and lucky to be in the position I'm in.
I'm pumped to watch it. Every time that I, flip on social media, Sophie's doing something. She's here, she's there. You got to figure out what's going on with the WNBA, and then maybe we'll figure that out. But I do think I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, thank you.
And I think there's some things that we probably could do down the road.
I think we could kill it. I think we need a petition for Nashville to get a dang WNBA team. Like that
I don't know where else you would go, right? I mean, are you in those types?
There's only 49 other states.
Oh, I mean, how many states already have one, Sophie?
I know. 12.
Hold on. There's only 12 states that have a team. Oh, so would you even think Nashville would be top 5?
Well, they were – okay, so let me correct myself. 12. We added one this past year, 13 in San Francisco. Yep. And now we're about to expand to Detroit, Cleveland, Toronto, and Philly. So I got shit on, I would just say. That's just what it was. Nashville and Florida were kind of like in the talks of getting a team. And like, that's right up my alley. Like sun, beach, Nashville, country, Broadway, everything. They didn't get the bid, and Cleveland and Detroit did. And I was a little salty, and I was like, no one wants to play there. I literally said that.
Yeah, I mean.
Everyone, it's funny because like all the players are thinking of it, but it's always me that's always like, what do you mean? Like, you want to go to Cleveland instead of Nashville?
Yeah.
Or
Tampa?
Yeah. No, like seriously. And like, I get it. And I know like Detroit is beautiful in the summer. Cleveland, I'm sure, is beautiful in the summer. Like, I've truly never been, but I'm sure I'll love it. Whatever. But like nothing like Nashville, you know what I mean? And so I don't think Nashville will ever get a team because they don't have an NBA team. And that just sucks. It sucks. So. Pull some strings down there.
Hey, I really appreciate you coming on the show today.
Thank you. This was fun.
We got to do this more often.
I know. We should.
You got some stuff coming out that maybe we'll bring you back on and we'll talk about it. But seriously, I'm a huge fan if I can ever do anything.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Call
I just told
up.
you get a team in Nashville.
We might can do that. Hey, seriously, I appreciate you coming on the show. Tecovas. Let's go get you some boots.
I know.
Number
I'm
one.
actually really excited. Come on, let's go.
Tecovas, as always, thank you for hosting us. And please, y'all know the drill. Every single Wednesday, check us out on YouTube, wherever you listen to your audio podcast. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, share. Do whatever you got to do to be like a farmer.